Priorat is the new hotspot in Spain. This mountainous region produces big, bold, juicy, and absolutely delicious red wines. Garnacha is not only one of the oldest and most widely planted grapes in the world, it's also one of the most versatile. Whether it's red, white, or pink, it's all good. Garnacha is kinda like the Justin Timberlake of grapes. For a long time, it was mostly used in blends. But in the last 20 years, Spanish winemakers have taken this grape and they've used old world traditions and modern techniques and let this grape shine solo, just like JT. Priorat is a wine growing region south of Barcelona, and it's in this Montsant mountain ranges. They're these super jagged, steep mountains, but they somehow grow grapes up there. The soil is volcanic, and it's also this blend of red and black slate with quartz. They actually have a special name for it. It's called licorella. The soil is what really makes this region special. It's already really hot up in the mountain range, but the soil radiates the heat and ripens the grapes and makes those big, bold, juicy red wines. Priorat is both a very old and a very modern wine region. So they've been growing grapes in the Priorat region since the medieval times. And everything was going all hunky-dory until the late 1800s when this little tiny aphid came around called phylloxera. This aphid almost wiped out all of the grapes in Europe and they had to replant and redo all the vineyards. But since Priorat is so high up in the mountains, it's difficult to get to, the landscape is really challenging, they didn't really replant the grapes. And so this whole region kind of fell by the wayside. It wasn't until the 1980s that a number of Spanish winemakers decided to revive the region. Now, this is no easy task. It's super hot, the roads are very narrow, and it's really, really steep. But they were dedicated, and they trudged all of this winemaking equipment up there, replanted, and they've established Priorat as one of the foremost and most prominent wine regions in all of Spain. But the deal with wines from Priorat is they tend to be a little bit pricey. Think $40 to $60 for a really solid bottle. Plus, they're meant for the consumer to age, so not only do you have to spend 40 or 50 bucks, you have to kind of sit them in your cellar for a little bit. La Cartuja is an exception. It's under 20 bucks, and it's made to drink right now. And we mean right now. Just like they do in Spain, you should fill your dinner table with meat, cheese, and tapas, and eat and drink all night long with your best amigos. Just like Garnacha, your weekend will be big, bold, and absolutely delicious.